Hey, you guys. Hey, Karina. Hi, my love. Welcome to the live, you guys. I hope you are well as well, honey. Hi, Aria. I hope you are well, my love. All right, y'all. We are going to start. Okay, y'all. Yes, it is. It is, boo. Thank you. Yes, I had saw it come through there, boom. Now he got disabled. I hope it's okay. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and pop right on in. I hope you guys have been having a good weekend. I can't lie, y'all. Fuck Mercury retrograde is how I feel about this week. But other than that, it's okay. It's over. Thank God for that, right? Thank God for that. I hope it gets resolved for you at least, Karina. Or you can make a new one or something. All right. So yeah, we are gonna start with Karina. So you can drop your question whenever you are ready, my love. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We'll look into it. All right, Spirit, please clear and cleanse energy. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have Justice. We have the Hierophant. We have the Five of Swords. Spirit, can you clarify the Two of Pentacles? Okay, we have the Page of Swords and the Empress. Also seeing the Page of Pentacles too. All right, Spirit, please clarify Justice. We have the Emperor. Spirit, please clarify the Hierophant. We have Judgment and one more. Spirit, please clarify the Five of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. All right, back of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles, which points to you being very lucrative and abundant and just being in a good spot when it comes to your business. I feel like though what you keep running into is like I'm hearing like technicalities with the Five of Swords energy. So it's giving me an energy where for whatever reason, because justice is like, you know, a decision whether or not some something is a yes or a no. And a hierophant to me is given like certain like community like standards or whatever platforms that you own, like it's like their standards. That's what, or at least that's how it's coming to me. And for whatever reason, it's like they keep flagging things as like inappropriate, or the five of swords to me is like it is putting you in positions where it's like you are, losing out. Now, I feel the two of pentacles being the first card to come out, I feel like spirit is saying to be flexible with the two of pentacles. um you know I feel like, they're even though they do feel like um negative changes, aren't they, or they aren't like the ones that you are like so excited about, it feels like they are changes for the better. Like they ultimately are going to lead to like the betterment, security, growth, wellness, health of your business. So that's the energy I'm getting here, because I feel spirits like, don't, that's what I'm getting, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You have something good here. And it's like it's unfortunate that, because I get with the five of swords, I just feel like you like, it's like you keep getting deemed, or like it's like energetically it's like you want to move, but it's like you rushing. But the image I'm getting in my head is like somebody rushing in the morning, like trying to get ready for work or something, and then their belt loop gets stuck on a door handle. Like that's the energy it's giving to me. Um, and that's what I'm getting, though it seems like something that is definitely a loss. And I do feel with the five of swords, they are, they are losses for you. I feel like spirit is saying, like I said, with the two of pentacles being the first card to come out, it's giving me like a flexibility. I do feel ultimately like in the long run, there's just energy. These are good decisions. They're changing things up for the better for you. Especially with this emperor energy. Because the emperor is about stability, just the form of your business too, it being grounded. Also too with the emperor, sometimes you have to cut some things out and make some decisions, like not not completely knowing where they will land, but knowing that it's the best for you. I am kind of getting that too, when it comes to your business too. But yeah, once again, it's just like judgment. Like it does feel, whatever it is that you're doing, it is putting you um like like under their eye. I don't know what that means, but it's just like there's some sort of focus that it puts on you, and I'm getting it, like it's like dinging it. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's like the Eight of Swords is like you are, you know, unintentionally falling victim to what's happening. Because once again, it feels like Hierophant is, and the justice is very much so like rules and regulations sort of energy. I feel like spirit is like, definitely flow with your feelings. But I definitely see with the page of pentacles and the page of swords, you're gonna get like new ideas with research too. Maybe you could be like looking into like maybe new payment methods, or also too, because the emperor to me is, it just make me feel like this is a time where you are getting a little bit more serious when it comes to your business. You could be bringing in a little bit more money. Like it's like we have to, upgrade it. The emperor energy, we have to like make it more official. So that's what I'm getting, like you having to like go through like kind of more official channels. Like yeah, yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. Like instead of PayPal through family and friends, they have to, if they want to see something, because that's the energy it's giving. Instead of like family and friends PayPal, it's like now it has to be like business. I hope that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting. But I feel like spirit wants you to keep going. I do feel that energy for you, Karina. I feel like spirit is like, once again, I'm getting that energy, like be flexible. Cause yeah, King of Swords is saying, yeah, not King of Swords. But it's interesting that I said that. King of Swords, as in keep your mind right, because King of Pentacles, like I said, very abundant, a lot of reason to celebrate. Financial stability here with the Four of Pentacles for sure, and I feel like Spirit is like one, or at least encouraging for you to hold on to that. I'm not getting anything like nefarious though. I'm not getting like, I'm not seeing like an enemy or like anyone in particular like picking at things. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what else for Karina when it comes to her business? We have, were you raised in a barn and aren't you precious? Let's see. We have just fell off the turnip truck. We have how's your mom and them. Anything else? Yeah, we have is raining cats and dogs. It says temporary intensity, surrender. This too shall pass, release and cleansing. So I am getting spirit wanting you to know like it's not gonna be like this forever. I feel too with the just fell off the turnip truck energy. This could be like a little bit of a learning curve for you. Because it says naivety, obliviousness, inexperience, gullibility, study, and apprenticeship needed. I'm really more so getting like the study and apprenticeship needed, and just like the natural, like owning a business or doing anything, offering any type of service. You know, you're it's a journey. It's not something that you are automatically going to be good at. So don't put pressure on yourself. You are starting. Um, you are also learning on your journey too, and you're gonna get better as you progress and move forward. Um, we do have where you raised in a barn. It says poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, social grace required. Which once again is making me feel like back to that Hierophant energy. I don't know. It's like they're flagging you because of like some sort of some sort of because the social thing is making me think of like the Hierophant, certain conventions, rules, certain order structure, the way a way that we do things, sort of energy. So for whatever reason, it feels like they could be flagging you because they feel like you could be doing something that I don't know goes against the rules, or it just goes against whatever standards that they are setting. We do have Aren't You Precious, Suffering Fools, Disdain, Displeasure, Consent, Poking Fun, and Read Between the Lines. I do want to kind of see it. Can you clarify that, Spirit? There's also just like this negative attitude too towards whatever it is that you could be doing. Like I don't know, companies like they have like I just keep getting that like somebody, not necessarily somebody, but like some like the situation not liking it. Can you clarify that? Yeah, Ten of Wands, Five of Wands, which is some sort of conflict once again, and it's like you being at odds with you know um with what is or what whatever standards that they have set, And yeah, we have the ten of wands. You having to deal with the burden of that. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's get some tea leaves. Woo. It's too hard for you. What you saying about too hard? All right, Spirit. Any messages for Karina when it comes to her business? We have Peacock, beware of great pride. We do have Lion, time to act. We have Will. So it feels like I said, it feels like this is good for you. It's abundant. It's bringing wealth to you. Yeah, we have Tulip here. Great passion. It feels too long as you keep that energy with the Ace of Wands, that passion, that interest. As long as you have that, I don't feel like you can lose here. If you like, I'm hearing what Mona Leo said. She said something like, I don't care. I could lose this. I could lose it all. I'm gonna get it back. And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. I'm not getting like you finna lose. Like I'm not getting you losing it all, but I'm just getting like it's just like as long as you like still want to do this, you still are interested in this, you putting your energy into it. No setback, no challenge, no obstacle is greater than that. We do have lightning on the back. Control your anger, or you will be sorry. All right, let's see. Let's get moon and a tea leaf. I mean moon and surrender. Any moonology spirit for Karina? For Karina. We have a time for healing. So I feel like spirit is like be gentle with yourself right now, boom. Definitely. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. I definitely feel that too. I also feel, oh yeah, I was getting a message too, with the how's your mom and them. It says your people reach out, strong roots, connection, presence, reunion, and foundation. We also have bless your heart. So I feel like right now it's important for you to reach out to the people that you feel closest to, who you can like kind of talk things through with is what I'm getting to. Who will show you some understanding and also can help you like kind of sort through your thoughts about things, because I feel that Eight of Swords is definitely making it feel like it's kind of worse than what it is. It's not as bad as it is. All right, Spirit, what else? What else for Karina? We have surrender, stubbornness. It says if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So yeah, we see Spirit saying, Spirit encouraging that flexibility once again. And we have surrender to complete healing, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. But yes, my love, that is what I have. I do hope that resonates, and I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. And thanks for popping in and letting me read for you, my love. I really, really do appreciate it. I enjoy it as the way home. So thank you, boo. You're super welcome, honey. Okay, thank you, Yummy. Hey, Harley. Oh, I love that. Yes, I had took a little bit of a break. I did take a little bit of a break. I did. But your girl's back in that love. Thank you, my love. I hope that you have been doing well too. Thank you, boo. How you doing, baby? Huh? I'm good. Girl, I can probably pop my leg out.
What you mean?
Like it hurt. Just yeah, but not that bad though. But it's just making me notice. Girl, did you do too much? Huh?
Got arrested.
Yeah.
You want me slaving over a hot stove. You want me honey and folding up your clothes. You want me to canteen and no. You want me to lose myself just to keep you. The answer's no. The answer's no. No, no, no. Can't take no more. 'Cause the answer's no. We feel like every day's your day.
Alright, we're gonna do it, Yummy. Alright. Okay, Aria. I can do that for you.
Tell you no. I don't care. No, 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 no.
I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you. Spirit, what does Aria need to know about her engagement to Z and their romantic connection? Oh, you guys are engaged. Congratulations, honey. Alright. Spirit. What does Aria need to know about her engagement to Z and their romantic connection? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the devil. Alright. Spirit, what does Aria need to know about her engagement to Z and their romantic connection? We have the Four of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. I want to keep that. Two of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Hermit. Spirit, what else? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify the devil? Okay, we have the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify the Four of Wands? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify? Okay, we have Strength and the Knight of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify the Seven of Pentacles? We have the Nine of Wands. Alright. Back of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So it feels like the both of you guys are enjoying some sort of win or feeling of victory or success when it comes to you guys' relationship at this time. Definitely with the Six of Wands. But maybe could be overthinking, or you need some clarity, or you just want to be sure about what's next between the both of you guys. It feels like with the Four of Wands, there is some sort of, commitment relationship here between both of you guys that is forming, that is, established here. I feel like you guys are probably going to be getting closer in some way. I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know. I feel like you guys could be long distance to some degree. If that's not the case, I do feel, like I said, it feels like you guys are going to be getting closer. So I don't know if that's y'all like moving in together, like living with one another with the Four of Wands energy. Um, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Um, we do have the Devil here. It's the first card to come out. So it is pointing to, the intensity and the attraction here between the both of y'all when it comes to this connection. Um, I will stay with the Queen of Pentacles. Does feel like this is a person who you feel like deserves your time, energy. You feel like this person is invested into you. With the Queen of Pentacles, serious about you in some degree. There could be a pressure, with the Devil, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles. You could be definitely thinking about motherhood and just commitment in general with the Ace of Pentacles and wanting that. I do feel like that could be coming up because just highlighting, it's just something to be mindful of, especially when it comes to, making decisions and stuff. Um, I do feel the Devil is saying to be mindful of it because it can create pressures or challenges, or I'm getting like, it can make you feel like a need to kind of push or progress things faster, as opposed to like, kind of flowing with the pace between the both of y'all. I do feel that. Like I said, with the Two of Wands, I don't know if there is some distance here between the both of you guys, but I do feel like that bridge or that gap will be like closing. Feels like somebody, I don't know if like, you're moving to this person's place or, the other way. But I am kind of getting that energy as well here. Um, with Strength and the Knight of Wands here, I feel like it's important, like, just to make sure that, if this person has been in this Knight of Wands energy, like, just sure that that is, like, something that they are done with, that's out of their system. I feel like that's important. Um, I'm also concerned, like, if you guys aren't yet living with one another yet, I do think that this will be a different experience. It's gonna like show another side of you guys to one another. Um, there could be some conflict there because one person could be like more of a hermit loner type. The other person is like more extroverted and like wanting to be out and about, connecting with people. So I do see that. Um, it does feel though with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands though, like the both of you guys are invested in the connection though. Nine of Wands is like my stamina card. There's this feeling or desire here of wanting to see things through. All right. Now the Eight of Cups, Four of Swords, Page of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So yeah, Eight of Cups is signaling like a new start, a new beginning. Like I said, it feels like, somebody is like either having to move, or it's just this feeling of like you moving on from one cycle of life. I feel like you guys are planning what's next, and I feel like those plans are, as far as things, as far as things go, feels like they're going. I do feel though like there's still like a lot for the both of you guys to learn about one another, um which isn't necessarily a bad thing. um but I feel, I'm just wondering if you have seen all this person's like sides, phases, stuff like that. I do feel like that's super important, um and something that could come up. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, actually, before I do those, let's see. Spirit, what does Arya need to know when it comes to her engagement with Z and their romantic connection? Okay, we have One Horse Town here. We have Sweet Tooth here. We have Chicken with its head cut off. And we do have I'll get around to it. We have Two Peas in a Pod on the back of the deck. So it feels like there are definitely like feelings here between the both of y'all. I do feel that with the Two Peas in a Pod energy. It says soul partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, blessings, and life mate. So that energy is there. That feeling is there between the both of y'all for sure. We have Sweet Tooth. It says hankering, temptation, order, intimacy, proposal, and message of love. So I feel like this is pointing to, once again, the energy here between the both of you guys. Um, we have One Horse Town, boredom, monotony, small mindedness, branch out and move on, novelty needed. So once again, one or the both of you may move. Also, with One Horse Town, that is a caution against like maybe doing something because um well, I'm getting like two messages. So there's a caution towards doing something because you are afraid of like the smallness of life, or you're afraid, you know, that you're not progressing as much as you're afraid that you're not where you're at, where you're not yet where you're wanting to be. Mm. I will also make sure again, I feel like there is something with the Five of Wands that you guys are on the fence about together. I feel like this is something that you guys have already talked about. This is something with the Page of Cups that you are aware of. So it does feel like that's going to come up for you guys to reconcile between the both of y'all. We have Chicken with his head cut off. It says very busy, overwhelmed, frenzy, deadline, stress, chaos, refocus, and redo for best results. So there's something like busy or stressful, or perhaps chaotic when it comes to you guys, or like overwhelming when it comes to you guys' connection. It's gonna have to be worked through and reconciled. We have I get around to it. It says, what's the rush? Waiting. Inspired action only. Trust, relax to allow the flow. Once again, I do think there could be a difference in pacing between the both of y'all. It feels like you feel like, really ready to go on things. Somebody, I feel like your person might, well, it depends. Honestly, you know how it lands. But somebody is like, we're gonna get married, have kids, the whole thing. Somebody else is like, it's not that they don't want to do it, but there's more of a lax approach to things. I do feel that. So that could be a point of contention here between both of y'all. All right, Spirit, anything else for Aria? What she needs to know about her engagement to Z and their romantic connection. We have Chase the Hair. It says low self-esteem, validation of self-worth, and abandonment issues. I do feel like this message is coming up because I feel like Spirit is just for you, Aria. There's a caution once again, like I said, choosing a relationship because you feel like you need something fresh or new. Um, you're looking for it to fulfill you to some degree or give you like that sort of life purpose. I keep getting that like that comes from you with the Empress energy. Decide what you want your life to look like and like past what people's other expectations on you, what they think, their judgment. What is Empress energy for you? Like literally, what does that look like for you? Because I just feel this chase of energy once again. I feel like somebody has a pressure or feels a pressure and the other person, you know, doesn't, and that can cause a, something here between both of y'all. We have love activation here. It says awakening, heart space opening, and twin flame ascension. So it feels definitely, like I said, I feel the both of you guys feel that energy here between one another. We have extravagant gestures, and it says gestures from the heart, walking the talk and making it up to you. Hypnotized is like trying to come out. Captured by love, hard to resist, seduced, and undivided attention. Let's get one more. All right. And we have secretly stalking. It says curious about you, not over you, and checking social media. Back of the deck, we do have bad intentions, red flags, lies and secrets. Be vigilant, protect yourself. I feel like the extent at which this goes. More than anything, what I'm really getting from this is I don't know that you completely, like I keep getting at you. I don't know if you have seen like every phase, not necessarily even face, but phase of this person. Like, I don't know. I'm of that opinion. I just see a person through all the seasons. I want to see you through all your ups and downs. I want to see you when you are tired. I want to see you when you're drunk. I want to see you when, you know, I just want to see the type of person you are in those certain states. And I do still feel that energy here. I don't know if you've seen like, everything completely. I do feel that. I want to clarify it though. And I'll get a surrender message for you. Spirit, can you clarify that intentions? We have the Six of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person with the Page of Pentacles has given you a little bit to trust. With the Page of Pentacles, but this is the page is like one of the more immature pentacles. Um, or the more immature like individual in the suit. I just do feel like this person has a lot to prove to you. I do feel that. Also, once again, something about moving or like location. Um, yeah, something about that could be coming up too. All right, so Spirit, anything else? Any final message for Aria when it comes to Z? We have surrender negative thinking. It says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Excuse me, guys. We also have surrender procrastination. It says now's the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Okay, my love. I do hope that resonates for you, boo. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance, boo. I am sending you a lot of good energy. And thank you, hun, for popping in and letting me read for you. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, something like that could become a could definitely become a problem as you guys get more intimately involved. Definitely. Me personally, I just can't do bad communicators no more. Like, that's too big of a thing for me. Like, I feel like we can't talk. I don't know. We can't do nothing. But hopefully you guys can work through it. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Harley. Thank you, my love. Let me see. Harley. Okay. Hi, Brittany. Yes, you could do a platonic relationship check-in, boom. Yes, definitely. Honestly, sometimes I want to do those. So yes. In a shape, pussy hold on fine, but like a sheep. Friend of a friend, did it. That was sweet. Okay. So we have two for Harley, just making sure. Thank you, my love. Bitch, you might not make it home. I'm stopping like my hoe. Let's get it on. Ugh. All right. All right. So let's do Yami next. And she wants to know what's coming in love for me in August. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. Spirit, what's coming in love in August for Yami? What's coming in love? This fucking me up, y'all. I'm sorry. What's coming in love for Yami in August? Spirit, what's coming in love for Yami in August? Thank you. All right, we have timing. Spirit, what's coming in love for Yami in August? All right, we have Forever Changed here, coming out with addiction. We have divine intervention here with shocking events. Okay. And I want to get like, we do have dry spell here. Back of the deck, we do have first love. No one compares to you. First true love and new love experiences. So it feels like you are coming out of at least being, emotionally involved when it comes to some sort of first love connection. Yeah. It's like I do also feel too like this first love, whoever this person is, I don't say this person doesn't have feelings for you. I feel like when it comes to this person feels like no one compares to you, but with the closed heart energy, this person might truly just be unavailable. They could be avoiding intimacy, like opening up to you, being honest with you about how they feel and just love stuff in general. Yes, I do feel that despite their feelings though. Yeah, this person could be pushing away intimacy. We have my rock here. Maybe this person would love, yeah, it says love and support is solid foundation, security and stability. Maybe this person was a rock for you. Maybe you for them at one time. I keep getting that. It doesn't discount. I feel like I keep getting that. Like the fact this person's heart might be closed, it doesn't discount the way that they feel. And I do feel like that's something that spirit wants you to know. Okay. So we do have timing here. It says bad timing, waiting for the right time. Patience is needed. We have forever change, a new self, lasting changes, a love that transforms. We have addiction here, bad habits, addicted to sex, drinking, and destructive behavior. We have divine intervention here. It says angels are helping, trust the divine plan, and believe in miracles, coming out with shocking events, unexpected slash surprise. Did not see it coming and unpredictable. And we do have dry spell here. It says sexual abstinence, no action in love, and long time being single. So just the energy though, I'm not going to lie to you, Yami. Just the energy for August at least doesn't feel like, it's going to be the time at which, anything truly significant happens for you when it comes to love. Um, at least definitely not like, towards the beginning. Um, I do feel though that you have been definitely working through any addictions, any addictive behavior, any bad habits, any destructive behavior. It feels like that is something that you have been really intentional about working through. Spirit is acknowledging that, you have changed, you have transformed here. And I do feel like you will experience the fruit of your labor. Okay, I want to get some tarot out here first. Spirit, what's coming in love for Yami in August? We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Tower. Interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. All right, Spirit, can you clarify the Ten of Swords? So, yeah, once again, yeah, the High Priestess feels like you are in that open receptive energy, but you still, the high priest is definitely still, waiting, not really taking any action, which could feel with the Ten of Swords hellish to some degree, which I understand, but it just doesn't feel like the right timing for things. I also feel like connections that you are taking up with the Ten of Swords, it feels like they are like kind of cut short. And I feel like it's a protective energy around you, especially with this divine intervention here. I feel like spirit can see that you are in a really good spot. You are making really good changes, but it's like temperance energy. It's like you have done enough to where you are back healthy again and you are in a good spot, but you have to maintain that energy. And like I do feel that for you. It's like nothing can come in right now that's going to like make you too emotionally too much and put you in like back in those addictive behavior patterns, or just make you take up those bad habits again. um all right, so spirit, what else? Yeah, we have the Tower, the King of Swords. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Hermit. And yeah, we have the Ace of Cups here. Back of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So while yeah, the Ten of Cups, while there may have been like, I'm just hearing like tying or wrapping something up with a bow for you when it comes to love and relationships. While there has been, perhaps an ending with the Ten of Cups here, there will be a new start and a new beginning here too with the Ace of Cups. Um, I also feel, Boom, that it is time. I'm seeing the Hermit and I'm seeing the Eight of Cups. So I do feel like it's time for you to venture out of your routines, do something different or new. But I feel like you also you'll know when it's time to do that, and you'll feel that with the Ace of Cups. Um, I feel like Spirit wants you to know too that there will be a new start and a new beginning for you when it comes to love and relationships. Something that really does deserve you with the Queen of Pentacles here. It feels like it's something that's going to catch you by surprise, but it's going to come to at just the right and just the right energy and just the right time. Um, Once again though, I'm getting that with the Hermit. You just still feel like a little too sensitive. There's that feeling here where it's like Spirit is saying that there's a sensitivity here that the right people would exploit. I mean, the wrong people would exploit. There's a sensitivity as well. Like, I just keep getting like you needing to be like just really gentle with yourself at this time. So it might not necessarily be what you want to hear, but that's what I'm getting, boo. Yeah, once again, I'm getting Spirit saying with the Three of Cups, I feel like it's time, if you have the means, like if you have access, if you can do it, I feel like it's time to put yourself out there in some way with the Three of Cups. Like Three of Cups is very much so like, making yourself available, putting yourself out there, also enjoying yourself, having fun too with the Three of Cups. Because yeah, I feel like you have been in a very much so loner energy as well. I could also see you meeting someone through friends with the Three of Cups, or like while out with friends too. I also feel too with this dry spell energy and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you are, once again, you could be wanting that energy as well, like that sexy energy as well. I feel like it's coming in, and with the King of Cups clarifying it, it's coming in with somebody who is sensitive to your needs. I feel, boo, that you have more sensitivities and more, like you have more particular needs than you might be realizing. And like it's nothing wrong with that, but it just requires somebody who is sensitive to that. Um and I do feel like there could be a want or desire, just to, get some some getting with the dry spell energy, or just like, just do it, which I understand, but I feel emotionally you need somebody with the King of Cups who is going to care for you in that way. And I just feel right now, yeah, with the time and energy, at least in August, it just Yeah, things that start, like I said, it feels like they end abruptly, and I feel like it's your spiritual team trying to protect you from the wrong people, wrong situations. All right, spirit. Anything else? We have nothing is yet set in stone, so it feels like there are a lot of moving parts when it comes to your love life in August. Spirit, love life in August for Yami. We have a fiery climax approaches, so it feels like something is coming to a hilt. And it's catching you by surprise. I do feel that too. We have confidence is your key to success. So I definitely feel this as well. Feel it being super important for you. To trust in your path and your journey too. Trust that your prayers are being answered. If this is something that you ask for sincerely, you can have it. Yeah, Seven of Wands makes me feel like energetically, spirit is like you still have some things to prove when it comes to, like, I feel especially to setting boundaries, you yourself adhering to your own standards and ways that you're wanting to live your life, making these changes and like really seeing them through. It's like nothing can get you off of that path right now. All right. So spirit, anything else? Any final message for Yanni? We have surrender frustration. It says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, setting yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And we also have surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. All right. That is what I have for you, my love. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. And definitely come back to this read when you are feeling some type of way. Like, yeah, just remember angels are helping and supporting your situation right now, especially when it comes to your love life. Huh? Yeah, you can listen to it. Oh, I said, okay. I said, let me skip it. Okay. Oh, no, you can listen to it. You're super welcome, Yami. You're welcome, Aria. Sure, Carissa, yeah. I don't mind doing that for you. Okay, boom. Okay. All right. So let's do Harley's love check-in. Okay. So for your love check-in, boo, are you wanting to look into the energy between you and your person, or would you want to do like just looking into your love life? Sorry, y'all, booty too big.
That tax shit. I wanna.
Bro, I hate doing taxes. This me and you Saturn and Taurus for real.
It's like once I understand that it's good, when I have to look at it, like after it's been a while.
Yeah.
God.
Fucking hate numbers. Yeah. All I need to see is that money coming in. That's all I want to see. All right, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Let me see. Did Harley say? I know she said she won't be able to talk for a second. Let me see. She said it. She said she just want to love check in. If okay, we'll see. Okay. All right. Once again, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you. Spirit, what is the current energy of Harley's love life? Thank you. What's the current energy of Harley's love life? The current energy. All right. We have watch out coming out with higher self. So it says, watch out. This is the warning message. Be aware of gossip, envy, and jealousy. Someone or something is trying to stand in the way of this connection. And we have higher self here. It says, no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. So I feel like it's super duper important for you to trust the guidance of your higher self. Trust what it is that you are feeling and picking up on. I also would say too, if you are looking towards sources for like guidance and stuff, notice how your body reacts when you get information. Like intuition, you just know. Something that is not the truth, that brings anxiety. That brings, a whole bunch of complicated feelings with it. But intuition brings peace. Um, it brings a sense of calm. No matter if it's something positive or negative, it's gonna bring you peace, okay? It's gonna bring clarity. All right. We have listen and reflect on the back of the deck. It says sometimes what a person needs is not a wise mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. Okay. So it could be possibly a need for that when it comes to your love relationships. All right, Spirit, what else? Please tap me further into, yeah, I'm seeing the Five of Cups. So you could be grieving a particular connection right now or feeling disappointed when it comes to the past and regarding things not playing out or coming into fruition the way that you thought or wanted them to. Okay. So, Spirit, what else for Harley? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. We have Justice, the Hierophant, and the King of Wands. You have the Page of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify the Ace of Pentacles? You have Judgment. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords and Temperance. Spirit, can you clarify the Chariot and the Eight of Wands? You have the King of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify Justice and the Hierophant and the King of Wands? You have the World. All right, Spirit, can you clarify the Page of Pentacles? You have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess. Back of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it feels like definitely with the Nine of Pentacles, like I'm getting this energy where you have become quite comfortable being on your own, you know, being in your own like space. And that's why I'm getting like, it feels like when it comes to relationships, you do kind of have this disposition. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, if you aren't better than my peace, like, I think I'm butchering that phrase, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like, if you, I won't have you, I think that's what they say. Like, I won't have you unless your presence is sweeter than my peace or something like that. And it's kind of giving that energy when it comes to your love life for you. Hardly with the Nine of Pentacles, it feels like you feel okay. Like, yeah, I feel, yeah, this hangman energy, there's like an acceptance there when it comes to your love life. And just like it feels like you are okay with it. So honestly, because of that, every time we get comfortable and okay with something, then spirit wants to come and switch it around. So I am kind of getting that. I feel like you either are or there is like some sort of commitment with the Ace of Pentacles that is coming in. Um and it feels like you are, you're running this person through, like you're screening them with this Queen of Swords energy, because there is like some hesitancy for you with the Temperance energy of whether or not you should jump right in, and you want to be smart about it with the Queen of Swords energy. But what I feel from this energy move, and what I've been feeling, was that whoever this person is that you are dealing with, they feel good. Like, I feel like that's why spirit is like, watch out, because, and it's important that you listen to your higher self, because um I feel like there's something that's telling you, yes, but I feel like your fears, your insecurities, your anxieties could be, you know trying to make it worse than what it is. But I feel like this person coming through, the energy I'm getting with the Chariot, like, it's like you, wherever it is that you're throwing at this person, they're passing it with flying colors. Is really what I'm getting. um I feel like with Justice being here, I feel like, this is somebody who wants a commitment with you. They want to be with you. They want to be a part of your world. They want you to be in their world. They're also with the King of Wands, very, fine, very sexy, very attractive. They are type. It almost feels too good to be true, but I'm telling you, it's not. I'm really getting that it's not. I definitely feel this Page of Pentacles, like you could at the very least give this person a chance. I definitely feel that. And like I said, if this isn't, already here, it definitely feels like there is something new that is coming in for you. I definitely feel that. Could be around some sort of like milestone or achievement for you. Or there's a lot of cards of stability here. Yeah, like we have all the pinnacle individuals, but the queen. So it literally feels like literally like you feel, and the queen is all about how you feel eternally within, So I feel like literally this is like you're getting manifestations of that worth, and you're seeing that in real life, in real time, through other people, through you aligning with people who are like on your level. It's really what I'm getting. We have some Cancer energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well, Pisces energy, um, Aries, Leo, Sag too. Okay, let's see. But yeah, it definitely feels, yeah, this moon energy, it might not be something that you are completely privy to, but it's coming. I feel like it's coming in. Yeah, once again, boom. It's just important to not allow your past, like, use, like, literally, it's Queen of Swords, you know, she's the elevated version of the Three of Swords. So use your pain, whatever it is that you've gone through, use it as a lesson, not a barrier, not something that's preventing or pushing you away. Like, the energy that I'm getting is, if something with this Three of Swords energy, if something is like reminding you of something, or it's making you feel like it is something, the Queen of Swords, you know, instead of, you know, making assumptions, she's going to ask, you know, is this what this is? She's going to also listen to that person's response and trust whatever it is that she's picking up, you know, trust whether or not they are telling the truth, trust whether or not they are, you know, not. So I'm getting that same sort of energy here. Um, yeah, I'm telling you, this relationship that is coming in, yeah, we have the Two of Cups. It feels really aligned. It feels right. And yeah, boom, you just don't want to let your fears run the show with the Nine of Swords. I also feel too, this person is gonna be very like sensitive to that. Like, they're gonna be very sensitive to your your fears and stuff. But yeah, I feel like you are, excuse me guys, I feel like that's true. I feel like you are leaving behind a chapter of like, yeah, I'm hearing like confusion and like a little bit of misery. I can't lie. And I do feel like you are like, it makes me feel this just energy, like the scales are rebalancing for you. So you experience that side. So naturally, you have to experience this side of things as well. All right, Spirit, what is next for Harvey? Spirit, what's next for Harvey when it comes to love? We have passion. We have confusion. We have redacted. Can I get one more? We have sparks. Back of the deck, we have dead end. So yeah, I feel like this is pointing to you just being like over, yeah, things in the past, maybe over like connections that you feel have served their purpose to. Yeah, you being in this healing energy. Yeah, literally, and that acceptance energy with that hangman and that surrender energy. So yes, something about this connection is, I feel like it feels so good that it has you like questioning and overthinking things with this confusion energy. I also feel with redacted, spirit is giving you a peek, but they're not letting you see everything when it comes to this relationship. But passion and sparks is like flanking like all this energy, and that's what I feel is coming in. Somebody who is like, you have such good chemistry with this person, you're drawn to this person, you like this person, and definitely like sparks flying. And I see you feeling confused about that though. I'm hearing all in my head. I feel like you are on the road to being all in your head. All right, Spirit, what else for Harvey. Or what's next when it comes to love? We have nothing will come of this situation. You're very close to achieving your goal. And we have expect powerful change. With take time to breathe out. All right. And back of the deck, we have luck is on your side. So I feel very like fortunate energies for you when it comes to your love life for sure. Once again, it feels like there are certain things that you have accepted. Like, yeah, you can just accept it like some sort of situation. As far as things are concerned, like, it is what it is, um, there's some sort of ending here for you there. But despite that, it does feel like you are close to getting what it is that you're wanting when it comes to love. It feels like, yeah, there will be some sort of change that is coming in, and it's coming in as you take time to breathe out. So as you like, it's gonna come in, yeah, as you like, yeah, once again, just being in that Nine of Pentacles energy. All right, Spirit, anything Harley needs to know when it comes to her love life. Spirit, anything else? We have angry here. It says resentment, invalidated slash mistreated, and being triggered. You could also still be a little sensitive to men as well. Like, I feel like before you start dating again, you do have to get into like that energy where it's like if they do, because I find that typically, people go through these healing phases, and when they start dating again, they still find themselves being like very like reactive. I feel like and it's because you still do have some, not even residual feelings, but it's just like you still have that trigger there where you you're still kind of like, you're still attached to like what that person does, right? So the energy that I'm getting, like, I feel like it's super important to like try to work through the anger that you feel. So when somebody does something that you don't like, or like when somebody does something that you like, like, no, that's not my person would do that. Instead of it making you so angry to the point, or making you so upset to the point where you like swear off dating, it's like an energy where it's like it helps you to like, you like, oh, I don't like this person, like I'm getting out of this situation, and you still are open, to connections and stuff. All right, Spirit, what else for Harley? All right, we have Gypsy here. It says knowing the unknowable, unconventional lifestyle, exotic and mysterious. We have wish come true here, wish fulfillment, all that you ever wanted, dream girl slash boy. Feels like that's coming in. We have passion here, lustful desires, sexual chemistry, and craving you. And Spirit, can I please get one more for Harley when it comes to her love life? We have, okay. We have old school here, and it came out with beauty. So old school says old fashioned thinking, takes dating seriously and takes things slow. And we have beauty here. Intimidated by your beauty stands out in physical attraction. Back of the deck, we have pregnancy, getting pregnant, building a family, giving birth to something. So it feels like if this is something that you want or desire, it feels like it's coming in. do feel that, Harley. All right. Final messages. We have surrender to your intuition. It says tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, moments, or aha moments that come through to guide you. And we also have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. And back of the deck, we have surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. All right, my love. So that is what I have for you. I do hope that resonates, Boom. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. And thanks for popping in, Boom, and letting me read for you. I do appreciate it. That was playing a couple of days ago, huh? You're like ice, I see. It was playing on a TikTok. I think he was watching.
Yeah, I want to see the video.
Yeah.
You're so nice.
You're super welcome, my love. I'm glad it resonates for you, boo.
You're so
Okay. I do also have Harley's next reading, and she wants essentially, yeah, what she needs to know moving forward. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh my God, sorry to my fellow too. Oh my God, how did you even get it all the way up there? Come here. Okay. Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Spirit, what does Harley need to know moving forward? Alright, Spirit, what does Harley need to know moving forward? Thank you. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. I did see that you mentioned something about your new move, boo. Congratulations. I actually feel a lot of great energy for you too when it comes to that. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles. There, can you clarify the Four of Wands? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Could be feeling a little homesick though. I am feeling that. You could be feeling a little homesick. Try to wait it out though. I am getting that. Because it feels like you're gonna start to feel, the Three of Pentacles makes it feel like more of a belonging energy. You're gonna start to feel like that more as time progresses and things go further. Um I do feel definitely like this is a good decision for you. It feels like with the Four of Wands, this is very harmonious for you. The living situation, it feels just right for you. Definitely you have reason to celebrate. Definitely with the Page of Pentacles, a fresh start, a new beginning. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups, so it feels like you are leaving a lot behind. But with the Page of Wands, spirits wanting you to know that you have a lot to explore, a lot to get excited about, and they are saying just to go for it with this Page of Wands energy. Um, yeah, I'm getting with the Seven of Pentacles in time with the Queen of Cups. You are going to find more avenues to like nurture yourself with the Queen of Cups and like find more ways to just feel emotionally fulfilled as well with the Queen of Cups energy. Whether, like I said, that's through meeting more people, different experiences, different routines, different like things that you are interested in that are accessible to you, or like around you. Oh my god, let me stop. But yeah, spirit is highlighting with this death energy that yeah, this is a major change for you. It's a new start, a new beginning. Definitely, I'm getting spirit saying like yeah, go for it with this Knight of Wands energy. Go for it, have fun, and don't look back with this Seven of Swords energy. Don't look back. That's what I'm hearing. Don't look back. Don't feel guilty. Yeah, I'm feeling like the possibilities are infinite for you with the Seven of Cups. Like it's so much for you to. It's like the Seven of Cups is like my, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching sort of energy, and it feels like yeah, you'll have a lot of ways to do that. Once again, that Two of Wands being that explorative energy. Also, you feeling like good and confident about who you are and where you're going to. Yeah. I'm feeling with Three of Swords, there could be some residual feelings or like in I'm hearing like it's bittersweet. Yeah. Um, there's a bittersweetness there. That's going to soothe itself and you're gonna feel soothed in time. Definitely. I feel like currently like, at work and stuff, I will say people are really interested in you with the high priestess energy. So whereas you might not have your people yet, just yet, I definitely feel like they're coming in. I definitely feel that. And people are interested in you, intrigued by you with the high priest. They want to get to know you. It's giving like you definitely giving like new kid on the block sort of energy. All right. Spirit, what else for Harley? What does she need to know moving forward? We have a little something out through together: accomplishment, triumph, self esteem, confidence, talent, accolades, and fame. So you have a lot to feel good about, boo, is what I feel Spirit wants you to know moving forward. You have accomplished something. Like you done really good and well for yourself. You have how far are we? It says almost steady progress, stamina, travel, a road trip, and enjoy the journey. So I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you have been making good progress. You will continue to make steady progress. I'm also getting here, yeah, the Spirit is saying to enjoy yourself, enjoy this new journey, enjoy whatever comes up. We have two peas in a pod here. It says soul partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, blessings, and life made. So I feel like Spirit wants you to know moving forward that there will be some sort of soul partnership, true love, mirror match coming in for you that will feel like a blessing. We also have where you raised in a barn. It says poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, and social grace required. And we also have kiss my grits. No thank you, walk away, refusal, know your words, self-respect, and strength. So I feel like there are, I don't know if you've been dealing with people, or you just picking up like some people have some bad manners, or you're already picking up on like the mess in your workplace is what I'm getting, or like the messy ones in your workplace is what I'm getting with this where you're raising a barn energy. Spirit is saying, I'm hearing there nothing is nothing. Don't let it get under your skin with this kiss my grits energy. Like literally kiss my ass. That's really the energy I'm getting. Um, literally. That's what I'm getting. Like spirits like, no thank you, walk away. Like, know your word. You don't have to put up with anybody. Trying to like that's what I'm getting. Like, I don't know, people are like trying to haze you or something. Oh god, people are so pathetic. Or can be. All right, spirit. Anything else for Harmony? Okay. We have flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. We have horse here. Short journey. We have rose here. Romance is in the air. So I feel like it's super important. Yeah, when it comes to love and relationships. Or just honestly though, I'm not even getting that too. I'm not just not getting love and relationships, but just in general. Like don't lower your standards. Like if somebody's like talking to you crazy, I would just ask them like, who are you talking to? Because that's really the energy that is given. And sometimes you have to do them like that because they just expect you to go with it. They don't expect you to like kind of call it out. But there are little or like subtle ways you can like, kind of check something without it having to be a big old thing. But like, bitch, watch who you talking to. That's the energy I'm getting for you, at least, boo. We have crown here. Honor and respect will come to you. And we have this when it comes to your career. So that could be why hoes could be mad too. We have apple here. Temptation will test you. We have flowers here. Happiness. And I'm seeing unicorn as well. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Back of the deck, we have February. So that could be significant for you. All right. Let's do a surrender message for my level. Spirit. Any surrender message for Harley? Yeah, I feel like with this one horse town, yeah, you are moving out of that that energy of boredom or monotony. It feels like you literally have branched out and moved on to something new. So I feel like that's what you've been saying that you've been wanting. You've been wanting something new. I feel like it's coming in, boo. I do. And I feel like it's because you yourself have, yeah, you done what you need to do to align with that newness. All right, Spirit, what else? You have surrender stress. So it says take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. And we also have surrender to complete healing. It says open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. All right. So that is what I have for you, my love. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. Wanna fight though? I let mama to be birthing hoes like I pop them out. Bitch, get up and word. She will never be me. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Hi, y'all. Let me see. Can I see you, baby? Can you turn for me? Thank you, boo-boo. Hey, Raga. Yes, the list is open. Boom. Hey, Nisa. Did you send in a payment, boo? But yes, you can. You can, Raga. Also, I did get your email as well, honey. I just haven't had a chance to respond to it yet. Um, no, not quite yet done, Philomena. But okay, thank you. All right. Thank y'all for being patient with your girl. Okay. Let me update the list. You gotta do what you gotta do. I love when he growl. All right, we got Brittany. We have Carissa.
I hate to see you leave. Can't you see it's killing me? You play chain automobile. Can't he?
I just had to shut up. I need to hear me say it.
So cold.
PayPal. Come on. If I kill myself on live, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So let's do Brittany. She wants to do a platonic check-in with MH. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, I know it's platonic, but I'm gonna start with this. All right, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. Spirit, what's the current connecting energy between Brittany and MH? What's the current connecting energy between Brittany and MH? We have magnetic souls. It says your sacred souls are instantly drawn towards each other. So it feels like there is some sort of connection here between both you guys. It feels like y'all are drawn to one another. Um, there's something about you guys' connection that does it makes me feel like you feel pulled to this person. I see this person feeling the same way about you, still being interested in you, wanting to talk to you, connect with you more. I also just feel like I do feel camaraderie here between both you guys. And I also feel like when things are nice between both you guys, it's really nice. That's why when things suck, it sucks. Yeah, we have playfulness here. Playtime is essential for relationships. Have a little fun. Recapture romance with your partner. So essentially what I'm getting with playfulness is that the connection is very playful here between both you guys. It feels very fun, uplifting, and it feels like that is it at its best with playfulness. Maybe y'all have had to be serious a lot lately, or like maybe there has been a lot of serious things that have came up, which is why maybe it has been a little bit of a strain on the friendship between the both of you guys, or the connection between the both of you guys. All right, Spirit, what are MH's current feelings towards Brittany? We have the Three of Cups. We have the High Priestess. Spirit, what are MH's current feelings towards Brittany? We have the Five of Cups. We have the Tower. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Emperor. Speaking clear by the Three of Cups and the High Priestess, we have the King of Wands. Speaking clear by the Five of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords. Speaking clear by the Tower, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Fool. Um, yeah, for the Three of Cups to come out, I actually feel like once again I'm getting that energy. Like when it's good between both you guys, it's good, but when it's bad, it does feel bad. It's actually this actually does feel like a pretty good friendship, but I do feel like for whatever reason you I'm getting like a trigger. Um so okay, I'm getting like two messages. Either there was like some sort of upset recently that happened here between the both of y'all, or this person could just find themselves being triggered by you. Um, Especially because I'm seeing the King of Wands and the Emperor. This is making me think about like a man or like a masculine sort of energy. Um, so I feel like this is cool with the Three of Cups, but it's just something about maybe when this person thinks about your relationship. I do see like some comparison energy. Um, and I feel like outside of that, things are nice, but I do think that that is one thing that is, causing, you know, disruptions here between the both of y'all. This person not treating you with the respect that you deserve with the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this person knows that too. Like I said, there has been some sort of upset here between both of you guys. I feel like this person is disappointed and sad about it, and they know the Ten of Swords that it stem from some sort of something between them. That's what I'm something within them is what I'm getting with the Ten of Swords. I don't know if there was some sort of like backstabbing or betrayal here, but this person could be thinking about that and just feeling like they either made a mess of things here between the both of y'all, or things are just a mess here between the both of y'all. This person could feel like you are better friend than they deserve because they are thinking these thoughts, whereas it feels like you are just three a cupping with them, like you just like, I'm just having fun, girl, and like and kind of sharing your experiences with them, not knowing that it could be, affecting them in this way. I do. Page of Swords is like somebody looking at somebody else's, especially with the Fool here, somebody looking at somebody else's journey and comparing it, and I do feel that here. Once again, it feels like this person is cool until they maybe are going through something. I don't know if like their stability is like kind of compromised in some way, like things are kind of up and down for them or something. But for whatever reason, this person could take your wins personally. And I'm not getting that this person isn't happy for you. But I do feel like this person wishes that their life was like that. And like it unintentionally influences their energy towards you. Yeah. This person feels like, I will say though, it's difficult to be in relationships with people who feel like you have it all, because when you are going through difficulties, because of that low key, like that feeling of resentment or like that feeling of like you having everything, that can lead to them not having as much sympathy as they could or should in, in a situation where you need them to. So I am kind of getting that energy too. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's see what's next. Spirit, what's next between Brittany and MH? We have a little something I threw together. We have catching lightning bugs. We have how far are we? We have if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Which makes me feel like this person does. It's hard for this person to be around you though, because you just give that energy of self love. You give that energy like I can relax because I have my ducks in a row. I do things that keep me satisfied. I do things that keep me feeling replenished. I do things that regenerate my energy. And I do think it could be hard for this person to be around you because it just, with the Five of Pentacles, it makes it very glaring whatever it is that they feel they lack. Um, we have a little something I threw together. It says accomplishment, triumph, self-esteem, confidence, talent, accolades, and fame. So there could be something good that is happening for you or will be happening for you. I think this person wants to share in that with you. Yeah. We have catching lightning bugs. It says happiness, everyday magic, childhood, simple pleasures, wonder, and secret wish. Once again, it makes me feel like when things are good between both you guys, they are really good. You know, they're simple. Um, Once again, like I said, there's a camaraderie here between both you guys that is felt and understood. And like I said, things are generally okay here, but I do feel like I just feel like this person could have a hard time being around you. Leveling up, progressing, and seeing you level up and progress. I think that it's good for this person because this person should emulate that as well. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, so I feel like that's true. But it's also challenging this person. Yeah. All right. Spirit. What's next for Brittany with MH? Yeah, I'm getting with the how far we just enjoy it for what it's worth, for what it is now. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So what do you need to release? We have communication is key with you and also with you and your loved ones are saved. I also feel like, I know you probably don't want to cause drama or anything, but there's also a way to where you can like, kind of clock it and like, you know, like call it out without it being like such a extreme sort of thing. Back of the deck, we have confidence is your key to success. Yeah, once again, things about confidence keep coming out. Yeah, if this person could be confident and be around you, then they're good. But if they keep like falling over that, it's gonna be a problem between the both of y'all. You have the end of a tough cycle approaches. What do you need to release? Yeah, once again, like I said, that Ten of Swords is pointing to like it's nothing with you or between the both of y'all. It's a personal thing. This person's own personal feelings, problems. Perhaps things could be wrapping up though. So where this person, isn't in that energy anymore. But I do feel it's important for you to put words to how you are feeling. And we have you and your loved ones are safe too. Which makes me feel like, if this person is safe for you, they will at least be open to what it is that you have to say. All right, Spirit, anything else? Anything Brittany needs to know when it comes to MH? Yeah. And yeah, that's exactly what I was getting with this playful energy. Yeah. It's like once things get a little bit deeper or go past that, yeah, I could definitely see. honestly, I can say that like some girls are like that. Like they feel like they could keep things. Like you'll find them. These be the bitches who always have a man, always in his face, have the deepest, most intense relationship with the man, but want to keep everything on the fringes with their friends. Don't want to really let any of their friends in for real. Yeah, we have Turkey here. Someone's behaving stupidly. We have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. We have pin, new job slash career. We have anything else? We have B here, victory in some endeavor. And we have seahorse here, family matters. That could be a factor too. Maybe, she also doesn't, there could be like a difference in the support that the both of you guys have too as well. But it's just like with the turkey, like I said, somebody is like behaving stupidly. This person is irrational. It's not thinking straight. You can't get mad at somebody because they have how can you get mad at somebody because of that? Because they have family or support. That's just an example, but that's the kind of energy that it's giving. We have wind chimes here, peace and harmony. I do feel like with this person though, it's like, yeah, it's like it has to be on the surface with this person. All right, spirit. Anything else for Brittany when it comes to image? We have surrender comparisons with other people. Yeah, keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. I was feeling that energy. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. We have surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. We also have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. We also have surrender to what is, forward what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. All right. And she could also be one of those people like she just like she doesn't have that depth either. She could just be just a very like surface level sort of person. Some people are like that. Like this, it's not a lot to them. But yes, my love, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Brittany, for popping in and letting me read for you, honey. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes. Yeah, definitely Carissa. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Carissa wants to do yes or no's. Okay, you can do them. All right, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see. Spirit, does Nolan have romantic feelings for Carissa? Thank you. Does Nolan have romantic feelings for Carissa? Yes or no? We have the Chariot. Have the Sun on the back of the deck. The Sun is a positive energy, but me personally, I don't like to see the Chariot for real because it's indicative of his energy. If this is somebody who is pursuing you, who is like on you like white on rice, yes. But if this is somebody who, who does have feelings for you, who does have a crush on you, who is interested in you, um, but they are very much so in control of their feelings, their emotions, their faculties. If they are like, they're focused on a specific goal, um, they're not going to like, relax on that with that cherry energy. They're not going to. A cherry type is either all in or, resisting. Let's see. I do want to pull more tarot. I will, but first I want to get an oracle. Spirit, does Nolan have romantic feelings for Carissa? Does he have romantic feelings for Carissa? Does he have romantic feelings for Carissa, Spirit? We have Spotlight here. It says high profile relationship, power couple, people envy the connection. And we have Runner. It says avoiding the connection, running from themselves, and ignoring you. Okay, so with Spotlight being here, like I said, boo, if this person does have romantic feelings for you, they are definitely running away from them. I also feel this person is emotionally unavailable. I see this person just being a little bit unavailable. I also see this person, um, there's an emphasis or focus for this person on work and career. It also feels like when it comes to relationships, this person wouldn't be interested. This person will only be interested in a relationship that can elevate them in some way. They're not coming from, you know, it's not coming from a genuine space. Ten of Swords, yeah, which is rejection. Two of Wands, which is very self-focused card. Five of Wands is you guys being at odds in some capacity. We have all around them going in circles. Something is brewing. So, like I said, even if this person does feel your energy, like I said, a chariot type is somebody who is very much so in control of that. Like, I've dealt with a chariot type before. Like, you can't make a chariot type do anything, they have to want to do that. And it doesn't matter. Feelings don't matter with a chariot. Like, if If it doesn't align with the mission, the goal, whatever it is that they're trying to bring into fruition, this person will control themselves when it comes to that. But yeah, we have going in circles, repeating cycles, not making any progress, not learning lessons. We have something that's brewing, breaking point, losing emotional strength, and on the verge. Yeah, I do feel like the both of you guys are there's a resistance here. There's a blockage. Because also too, the sun is also a very egoic card. And I just feel that with this person. This person very much so worried about themselves, doing whatever it is that they need to do to advance or move forward. Okay, so that's what I have for the first one, boo. Let's see. All right, let's see. Spirit, does Nolan have romantic feelings for someone else? Does Nolan have romantic feelings for someone else? We have the moon. Back of the deck, we have the chariot, which is so interesting. The moon to me is like, that's emotional patterns. If he is dealing with somebody else, it's not like he's like emotionally, allowing for this person to get close to them and him close to him in any way. So I'm not getting romantic feelings. No, if he is dealing with somebody else, it's not romantic feelings. Let's see. Spirit, does Nolan have romantic feelings for someone else? We have sex, which I kind of was getting. I feel like he could be hooking up with other people, or like more casual, flingy energy. Yeah, I definitely feel like he's having sex and he has other sexual partners. I feel like I feel like he has negative like beliefs about relationships. Like he doesn't have a positive mindset or beliefs about relationships. I don't know if he has children. I feel like he's just if he has like kids from previous relationships, I feel like he's just focused on that. Like, and I don't see him like trying to get too involved with someone. No, I actually, yeah, we have the hermit. Feels like he's very much so like focused on his coin. He's emotionally closed off though. He's emotionally closed off. Okay. Let's see. You did ask about a specific person. Let's see. We'll ask about Spirit. Does he have romantic feelings for Grace? We have the Star. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. No, I feel like, they have like some little banter between one another, but they're not close like that. It's like a coworker thing. Yeah, it makes me feel with the Ace of Wands like the energy is there between both of them, but I don't see nothing has gotten off the ground. It's more so about working together. Yeah, I'm getting like messages back and forth between the both of them too. That's what that feels more so like. Okay, love. Okay, you're welcome, boom. All right, so we're gonna do Philomena next. All right, is Philomena here?
And I don't like fear, Lord, I want to be more sincere. You're guiding light, a brightness to you. Now that down, 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 how do I get out? We're meant to be, they say we even sound like looking in my mirror. Come a little closer, show me different sides. I wanna be living with you. We go together like brand new shoes in perfect weather. And here time face gotta be from heaven, looking like my blessing. You like my chain in the Sahara. Show me things I never saw, boy. No, you realize came in my heart and then taught me to love again. You get me started. It's the way you keep me honest. You so come often, often. Taught me to love again.
Philomena might have taken a little bit of a break. How about Raga? Is Raga here? I know I gave her like 2 minutes, but
swear on it. I wanna be living with you. We got together like brand new shoes in perfect weather. Blessing, yeah. Oh, you, you. Tell me again.
Let's wait. We can wait. We can wait 2 more minutes, Ragu.
You don't come home often. Tell me to love again.
Sorry, y'all.
Now that I'm down, down in love, down in love, how do I get high? So higher now.
Okay, Philomena. All right, boo. What is your question? Okay. I hope you don't think that I'm done. Really don't care to make friends. All right, let's do it. All right, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. All right, Spirit, what's next in love for Philomena? What's next in love for Philomena? What's next in love, Spirit, for Philomena? All right, we have passion. Spirit, what's next in love for Philomena? We have addiction. We have strategy. We have children coming out with third party. Back of the deck, we have not budging here. So it says refusing to change, stubborn / inflexible, both standing your ground. So it feels like you have been very inflexible about what it is that you're kind of wanting when it comes to love and relationships. But it feels, like it has possibly been a little depressing because you could be running into people where there's a big emphasis on lust. And yeah, it's just not enough with this unrequited energy. Um, but yeah, looks like you have some sort of passionate energy that is coming in for you. I'm hearing with addiction, who cares when it feels like crack? So that could be what it feels like. Okay, Spirit, what's next in love for Philomena? We have the Tower, we have the Star, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify this? The Tower and the Star. We have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify the Eight of Pentacles? We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify the Two of Swords? We have the Page of Cups. I feel, boo, I will say there's a part of you that's trying to be too mental about your love life with the strategy energy. It's just planning their next move, being clever, leaving nothing to chance. So it feels like that energy is there strong. It feels like you are trying to be quite strategic. I feel like you don't want to get got. Which I do understand, boo, but I feel like you're being too mental about it with this Two of Swords thing, and it's too black and white. It's leaving out room for nuance. It's also leaving out room for just real life and real people. I feel like Spirit wants you to know, instead of feeling like you have to follow a specific strategy, I'm getting with the Page of Cups. Trust your intuition. Trust what feels right with the Page of Cups. And that's also what's going to make you feel stronger in your decisions as well with the Two of Swords energy. All right. So yeah. It feels like passion is coming towards you when it comes to love relationships. Yeah, definitely feels the Three of Wands, something that's coming up on your journey. And it feels like something that you will be guarded to. But I feel like a relationship that's good or right for you is one where you're not overthinking it, where you are, giving into the passion here between the both of you guys. And with the Star energy, it's all right. It's okay to do that. I feel like I feel like I feel like you are living too much by the rules, that you are forgetting your feelings as well. I also feel that there is a part of you that wants, with this Eight of Pentacles, you want to return on your investment. You're putting in a lot of effort to make something happen. You want to be in love. You want to be in a relationship with the Ace of Pentacles. You want commitment. But something with this addiction energy, it feels like there could be in something addictive in the mix, some sort of bad habit in the mix, or some sort of behavior that's not as healthy as you could be thinking, that does need to be worked through. I think also there's a need to be comfortable with not knowing, because yeah, I keep getting you being in that strategy energy. Um, I'm trying to be two steps ahead. But yeah, like I said, it feels like some passion is coming towards you. Now, the only thing I could see perhaps, um, well, I don't feel like this is a damper, but it just depends on what you want or where you're at in your life. And it does feel like, somebody could have children, and that could be something that is interfering. It's like the Three of Swords is like, it feels like you're not happy about that news. And this could be something that could be feeling some sort of hesitance with you. But this King of Wands, like I said, boo, with the Star energy, it feels all right. Now, if this isn't something that you wanted, of course, or like I said, if this isn't something that you're wanting, of course, but Is it bad for you? No. Does it look like does it look completely like what it is that you ideal, like what you envision? No, but I keep getting that it's still good. I do understand that, boo. I promise I understand that, but you are a fire sign as well. I feel like you, once again, I keep getting that. I feel like you are afraid of the passion, really and truly. And that's not going to get you being afraid of the passion, being afraid to be honest about what it is that you're feeling. That's not going to get you the relationship that you're wanting. You can have standards around your sexuality, of course, with Queen of Swords energy. But once again, I just see so much mental energy when I feel like you need to be more in your body. You need to be feeling it more. Yeah, there is some sort of behavior pattern here too with the Eight of Swords that it's just keeping you working too hard and thinking too negatively, especially about your future. There's also a charge that you have to work through if you're going to want to get to a healthy relationship. Because I do feel like you keep bringing that into like it's hard for relationships to get off the ground because you're so focused on having a perfect one. You know, good relationships are built up. You know, we have stuff that we start with, but we build on that, you know? And we have to give something and we have to allow for it to grow. Yeah, I understand that. I'm very picky as well and choosy as well. I just can see I'm just seeing like a it feels like a denial of passion though. And like that's not gonna work. I do see that here, boo. That's not gonna work for you. It's just not gonna work for you. Um yeah. I once again, boo, I keep getting you being so mental. Like I keep getting that so in the mind when with the five of cups being here, you have a lot of grief that you still need to process when it comes to when it comes to past relationships, acceptance and peace that you need to make with past relationships because boo, you are bringing it into these new connections. You are, okay? I'm seeing it here. What I can see when it's coming next to what's coming next in love, I do see this could be someone who has children. Okay. Okay, and like that's definitely fair, boo. That's definitely fair. But just know he could be a nice guy and he could still want to sleep with you too. So that's what I'm saying. Leave room for that. Like, you know, you don't just want that, but it's okay if it's there as well. Like that don't I am feeling like a little bit of demonization of that. I don't feel like that's necessarily wrong though. Spirit, anything else for Philomena? What's next in love for Philomena? We have you are good enough. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And let's see. We have you and your loved ones are safe. I see a lot of good energy for you when it comes to love, boo. I also feel the standards too that you could be setting for other people. I see you setting high standards for yourself as well. And it's like you want people to be able to meet you, boo. And you also don't need to feel this pressure to do and be so perfect that you're not okay with just being who you are right here, right now. Even the worst version of you still deserves love, you know? So I am getting that. I've got caught in that trap too. So I understand. But yeah, that is something that I'm getting here. I feel like Spirit wants you to know you're worthy and deserving of a good relationship. You are. We have the end of a tough cycle approach, so it makes me feel like if things have been difficult for you when it comes to love, I do see that cycle wrapping up. And then we have you and your loved ones are safe, which is a really welcoming card when it comes to love and relationships. I feel like you are manifesting somebody who you're going to feel safe with. No, not necessarily, but you just want to interrogate your intentions around it. Like you want to be sure that it's a healthy decision that you are making and not just something that you feel like you have to do to get what it is that you're desiring. All right. Spirit, any final surrender message for Philomena? We have surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. And we have surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. All right, boom. That is what I have for you. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance, boom. What the passion part? I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that y'all are, because there's a sex card in his deck, so I feel like that would come up if that's like what's gonna happen. But I'm more so just getting like it says, lustful desires, sexual chemistry, and craving you. That energy existing between you and somebody. And Spirit saying like I feel like spirit is like, that's okay. I feel like spirit wants you to know like that it's okay for that energy to be there. Okay. Okay, Raga. Okay. So Raga says a friend I had a falling out with 1.5 years ago texted me to tell me about a family tragedy. I saw her 2 weeks later and sent heartfelt condolences. Okay. My freaking thing. It said heartfelt condolences. I'm sure unsure what to do next. Was she simply informing me or hoping for anything more energy surrounding the situation? Okay. Excuse me, y'all. Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. All right. Spirit, was she simply informing Raga or hoping for anything more? We have the King of Swords, Two of Cups. We have the Chariot. We have the Two of Swords. Spirit, can you clarify the King of Swords? We have the Nine of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify the Two of Cups? We have the Ace of Swords. Spirit, can you clarify the Chariot? We have the Sun. Spirit, can you clarify the Two of Swords? We have the Queen of Cups. Back of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. I feel like this person is very guarded. King of Swords makes me feel like they definitely wanted to get this information to you, but there is a distance there with the Nine of Wands. You know, they do have their guard up a little bit. They are like, holding you a little bit at arm's length. But Two of Cups is signaling like mutual, like I feel like this person, this, the the tragedy that happened. I feel like this definitely was somebody that you cared about, and that you will want to know that about. So I feel like she has heart enough to you know tell you about it with the Two of Cups energy. um and also know too that you would be open and receptive enough to hear something like that, or you would want to hear something like, well, you wouldn't want to hear that happened, but you would want to hear it if it happened. Um, so yeah, it feels like it feels like I see her being happy about the interaction with the sun energy, feeling like things went well, but just, trying to put on a brave face with the chariot and trying to, like, just, move forward, kind of. I will say, this person would be lying with the Two of Swords if they said that they did not, they haven't been thinking about you. They haven't been feeling with the Queen of Cups, whatever it is that you have been feeling as well. I feel like whatever it is that you've been feeling is feels mutual, but it also feels like something that this it's like a can of worms that this person is like, I don't know, maybe I should just let it be. Maybe we should, we shouldn't talk about it with the Two of Swords energy. Just try to, remain cordial. Yeah, we have the Hermit again, which is like a little bit of, it's like that closed off energy. I do feel that energy with this person. I'm here make the effort with the Eight of Pentacles. So I don't know. It's like I was getting a feeling like if if somebody made an effort here, this the other person would reciprocate. But I just feel like the both of you guys have a lot of complicated feelings about the situation. Once again, Page of Pentacles, like, that interaction was nice. I'm happy that me and Raga talked and it went nice and smoothly. It's unfortunate that these circumstances brought us to having a conversation, but I'm happy that it happened. That, like, I feel like she's walked away with the Page of Pentacles feeling good about things. Definitely. I feel like, let me see. Let me see if Raga say anything. Yeah. The delay also made her just think about whatever it is that you could be doing, like working career too, and just how you have been doing in life. Like it's obvious, like you have a lot of irons in the fire. If that could have been like a like a point of contention between the both of you guys before, it does feel like something. It could still be a trigger. Okay. Okay. All right. Hoping for anything. So, Spirit, was she hoping for anything more energy surrounding the situation? What? was Raga? What was Raga's like friends' real intentions, or like, you know, what's the energies? We have Aren't You Precious? We have Come to Jesus. We have How's Your Mom in them. We have There's More Than One Way to Skin a Cat. We have Bless Your Heart. I would say going into it, this person had a little bit of a tube. You know, I do feel that. But after you guys started talking and reconnecting and things, this person started to feel like it's like a more softer energy, right? With the Two of Cups towards you. Um, I do feel like this person feels like, you know, this has opened up, at least opened up the lines of communication between the both of y'all. So I do feel like that is something that this person is okay with. Definitely. You seem receptive and open to this person. So it feels like something that this person is definitely interested in. We have Bless Your Heart here. It says friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, and playful teasing. I feel like this person just loves and enjoys the friendship between the both of y'all. And definitely indulge in those feelings too. While, you know, reconnecting with you. Actually, the interaction went nicer than this person expected. And it went so nice that they feel bad about their tool, like the attitude that they kind of had, you know, because you give, like, you're giving to this person like very nice, very genuine. Yeah, that's like some bad news. I feel like, I don't know if this person wants to be like as close as you guys were, but it's given like, you know, if this person was to see you, like when you, like if you guys were out, y'all were in the same social circles, if this person was to see you, they would speak, they'd be open to you. Um, Maybe even hang out, but it's like, will things kind of go back to being like they were? That's yet to be determined. I do feel that. Let's see.
Baby, baby, don't be shy. Baby, come and spend the night. You know what I want to hear. Say it better, make it more clear. I need to know how you feel. Say.
All right, Spirit. Anything else for Raga's friend? Yeah, we have spontaneity. We have generosity and peacefulness. We have authenticity. We have worthiness. So yeah, spontaneity makes me feel like, yeah, like it wasn't planned, you know. And I feel like, you know, she did come, like she had a little bit of a tool. Like I keep getting that. Yeah, we have gentleness. So it feels like, yeah, it feels like you, like I said, it went from like this very like informative, matter of fact energy to a little bit sweeter sort of energy with the Two of Cups and more gentle energy between the both of y'all. We have generosity and we have peacefulness. So it feels like that with generosity. You gave her a lot of energy, more energy than she was expecting. And yeah, we have peacefulness. So it feels like you just feel like you're at peace with things. Still very real, still very much yourself with authenticity. Like I see her feeling like you are a breath of fresh air because you still have a lot of your personality. Like like growing up hasn't like grown you up so much to where it's taken away your essence to her. Once again, we have this with this worthiness energy. Makes me once again, I'm getting a comparison energy. It's making me feel like she's thinking about you and your life and what you have going on too. I do feel that. All right, Spirit, what does Raga need to know when it comes to this friend? What does Raga need to know when it comes to this friend? Can I get one more? So we have mice here, discord among friends or family. That could be a factor. We have tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. And that's why I'm getting with her. Like, I don't know, something about kind of keeping it like, at least, for right now, kind of keeping it like fun surface between the both of you guys, not really like letting her get too close or letting her, into, the background of your life, what's going on there. We have ladder here, climbing towards success. It feels like that's something that she thinks about when it comes to you, like your success, how you're elevating and things like that. We have staff here, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. We have Camo, persevere and you will overcome problems. So there could be something regarding that as well. And we have well, family wishes come true. All right, let's do some surrender messages. Spirit. Anything else? Anything Robin needs to know when it comes to this frame? We have surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. We have surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. We have surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. We also have on the back of the deck surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. All right. Yeah. I do feel like she could have felt some way about it at first, but I don't feel like that she left off feeling any way about it though. Boo. I don't. I don't. But don't feel bad, boo. Like, Mercury was retrograde and everything too those last 2 weeks. Like it's okay. You're super welcome, honey. You're so welcome, my love. Did I answer the question um from your email? Was this that question?
I can't say things I can. The way that I want you, I can't lie. Don't wanna give up, don't wanna get up from things that you make it hard.
Yes. Okay, boo. Okay. Cool. All right, cool.
Time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, y'all. I do think that's it for your girl for tonight, y'all. I gotta get off, y'all. I do gotta get off. I'm being a little bad. But yeah. If you want to go deeper into it, Raga, book the let me see. Let me go on my site really quick. Let me go real quick. Book the you could book the Two of Cups, boo, and just put it in the put everything in the box. Well, no, that's yeah. You can do that one. Do that one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, boo. Just look. That's what I was gonna say. Do it depends on how deep you want to go. Like, do Two of Cups, or if you want like a little bit deeper, just do the Empress for $5. But the Two of Cups should be okay for it though, especially because I honestly feel like we went a little deep, but we can go a little deeper too. I don't mind. But yeah, whichever one feels, whichever one feels right for you, you can do that one. Yep. Also, to my booze who I have to do personals for, I'm doing them ASAP, y'all. I promise. I promise. Okay. But yeah, that's about it for your girl for tonight, you guys. All right, Raga. All right, boom. I look forward to reading for you. But yeah. Good night, honey. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, that's about it. So your girl's gonna go ahead and log off. Let me make sure. I don't think anybody sent anything else in. I think that's it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, y'all, reading for you guys. Thank y'all for being here with me and spending time with me. I really appreciate it. Um, like I said, if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can. I am currently still running the Cancer season sale. That'll probably be for like another um week because Leo season is here. So gotta push Cancer season on to the side. All right. So yeah. Also, if you guys are interested in the content on the channel, y'all, I promise y'all, I'm trying to get. I said, don't pray for me. Just hope I get this out soon, okay? Because I have. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. All right. So yeah, y'all. That's about it. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Okay, y'all. Take really good care of yourselves. Have a great weekend. Okay. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay. Mm. Bye, you guys.